heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. Let's say that again. I am walking the road to heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. One more time. I am walking the road to heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today.
Yes.
Great job, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm Reverend Gregory Toole, and I am choosing heaven today. Are you choosing heaven today? Yes. Isn't it beautiful that we can choose heaven? You know, some of us grew up believing that heaven and hell were places that you go or don't go to after you leave here. And we have learned that heaven and hell are states of consciousness that we can choose at any time. So we can be in heaven right now, or we could be in hell right now. And we get to choose what state of consciousness we're going to live in. So it's up to us. Isn't that beautiful? Yes. Yes, we get to choose. So much choice in this life, so much choice. We have to remember how powerful our word is, how powerful we are. So then we don't have to be walking around thinking like, oh, why is this happening to me? Instead, we can walk around saying, why am I choosing this? Why am I choosing to create this? And then begin to say, okay, what do I want to choose? And then we choose something else. That's what we teach here. I love the Science of Mind teaching. I want to welcome all of those that are online. Thank you so much for joining us today. We welcome you. We know that you are right here with us because there is no time or space in God. And so we know that you are right here with us right now. And we bless you and we thank you for being here. And thank you to all of you in person. Remember those hugs. Last week you all came back and we had a nice set of hugs coming back through there. Not just for me. I won't take them all for me. Give some hugs to others as well. And of course, we're all at choice. So make sure to ask someone before you hug. Is it okay to hug you? Not everyone wants a hug. Thank you so much for being here. We've got Paresh Shah from our Board of Trustees to give us our announcements.
I want a hug. Is it okay if I get a hug? Okay.
It's implicit. We've had so many.
There you go. Hey, everyone. Great to see you. It's been a while. How are you? Good morning. All right. Well, first of all, please silence your phones. Let's all pick up our phone, double check, make sure it's off or silenced. Please. Thank you. There you go. All right. So we've got a bunch of announcements, a lot of exciting things here at the Redondo Center for Spiritual Living. The Halloween Fall Festival is back. Save the date. It's going to be October 26th after service from 12 to 2. And the teen group will be putting on a Redondo Center favorite because it's a fundraiser for the teen camp. There'll be trick-or-treating and a costume contest for kids and adults. There'll be tarot readings by our own Elise Carver. Yay! Tea leaf readings by Patty Donnelly. Numerology readings from Gene Simpson for adults. And games and the legendary cake walk. Has anyone been on the cake walk? There we go, right? So if you'd like to donate a cake for the cake walk, life's the cake walk, right? So we're going to take a cake walk. If you'd like to donate a cake for the cake walk, please see Robin, who's the children's program director, who's doing an amazing job. Hey, Robin. Yeah. Everyone's invited to bring some candy for trick-or-treating during the hospitality. Hey, why did the skeleton go to that party? He had no body to go with. Aww. The witch was late to that party. You know why? She didn't check her witch watch. Yeah, but she shouldn't go angry or she shouldn't take her broom to the party because if she gets angry, she might fly off the handle. So adults are welcome. Wear your costumes, bring your humor. And if you're interested in running a game that you've done before, again, please see Robin. Congratulations for those who joined the Science of Mind class Self-Mastery. Who did that? Clap, clap, clap for yourself. Yay! That was an amazing class with Reverend Mary Morgan, and your certifications are available for pickup at the front desk. 4 money truths to live by while transforming your money story workshop. I'm going to take a breath and say that again. Ready? 4 money truths to live by while transforming your money story workshop will be today with Marla Deanne right here in the sanctuary at 12:30. It's going to be amazing for those of you who met her last week, and her energy is just amazing, isn't it? Drumming Circle next Sunday, October 26th at 12:30 across from the teen room. We also have Remembrance Day on November 2nd. Thank you for sharing your photos of your loved ones. You may bring a flower if you wish to honor the memory of your loved ones during the slideshow. Is there still time to donate photographs? No? Okay, no worries. It takes a while to put that. It's a big, beautiful slideshow that's put together. We have a one-man show, The Boy Who Saw True, performed by Harry Hart Brown. That's going to be at 10 a.m., and there'll be breakfast with Reverend Mary and Reverend Valerie on Saturday, November 15th, and the show starts at 11 a.m. It's a one-man show called The Boy Who Saw True. Pledge dinner is on Sunday, November 16th after service. It's a potluck style. Be a table captain if you'd like, or join a table. Sign-up sheets are at the front desk. Are we still having ecstatic dancing? Okay, so we have ecstatic dancing continuing on. You know why the ghosts go to ecstatic dancing? Because they love to boogie, boogie. Let's see, so that's Pledge Dinner on November 16th. Hey, our dear Ruth Wagner's Celebration of Life will be on Saturday, November 8th. We'll let you know the exact times. Oh, has it been said? Oh, excellent. So our dear Ruth Wagner Celebration of Life will be at 11 a.m. November 8th. I know many of you know her, love her. She's super sweet to me. Those little crystal blue eyes looking at you. She's just beautiful. And you know what I miss, among other things, which is kind of odd? Sometimes I'd come in late, and I'll meet a friend. I'll be like, hey, David, what's up? And she would admonish me. Who got admonished by Ruth? Don't we miss her admonishments for being loud in the lobby? So there's so many things we miss about her, and she's beautiful, and she's moved on, and she's still here with her beautiful crystal eyes and her grace, and maybe that little admonishment on the shoulder saying, shh. And she was a great volunteer in helping us, be quiet out there while we had service inside. Looking ahead, psychic medium Bill Phillips will be here. Who knows when he'll be here? You don't need to come if you know, because you're psychic. It's going to be Saturday, November, some of you got it. That'll be Saturday, November 17th. Okay, rewind. Psychic medium Bill Phillips will be here Saturday, January 17th, 2026. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. In the sanctuary. Join us for a sacred afternoon of love, healing, and connection. For more information, check out the flyer at the activities table, and tickets will definitely sell out fast. They have before. Just FYI, daylight savings time ends next Sunday. Next Sunday? 2 Sundays from now on November 2nd. So please turn your clocks back 1 hour, and that will adjust to our 11 o'clock. Make sure you're here at 11 o'clock so you don't get admonished by Ruth Angel. Update your contact information with us. Forms are at the front desk. And let us know when your birthday is, because we'd love to send you a birthday card and celebrate your birthday. Event flyers are in the lobby at the activity table, and that will give you all the up-to-date activities. We have so many things going on. We have our weekly newsletter and Spirit Speaks magazine, so many things going on here at our beautiful center. This Wednesday's inspirational service will be led by our own Reverend Gregory Toole. If you need a prayer today, then please come to the front of the sanctuary near the piano, and a practitioner will be happy to lead you in a prayer. Or you can also place your prayer request in the prayer box right in the back of the lobby. So either way, or both if you want to double your prayers. New friends, anyone here for the first time? Anyone here for the first time, raise your hand. We have some gifts for you. Yay! We have some gifts over there, right there, right there. Anyone else? We have some gifts for you. It's a beautiful, welcoming, warm community, and we're so happy to have you. Anyone else? Anyone else? Over here? Fantastic. All right. Oh, and right over here as well. Welcome to our community, our beautiful community. Great. And I think that is what I have. I have no more jokes, sorry. And finally, a big thank you to all of our volunteers. Let's give all of our volunteers a big. Great. And now we'll pass it back to our lead musician, Elise.
I would invite you all to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And turn within for a moment. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world.
Who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. Just being us and just doing what we do, we are a blessing to the world. Each one of us. For each of us are divine expressions of that one whole, perfect, complete life that is God, that is good, that is divine. There is only one life. There is only one power. There is only one intelligence. All of life is one, and all of life is divine. All of life is sacred. I know that I am a divine expression of that one, so I am divine. I am sacred. I know that to be the truth of each one of us. That each one is a unique way that the divine is finding its beautiful expression here on earth. We're inlets and outlets for that one divine creativity, that one divine love and joy and peace, harmony and wholeness. This is the truth of our being. And so we come together here this morning. We bring that truth. We bring the fullness of our essence of divinity here this morning. And in that essence of our divinity here this morning, those on stage, those in the seats, each one of us are bringing this light, this love, this essence of divinity that is healing, that is uplifting, that is transformational and transmutational, so that everyone here today gets a blessing. Everyone here today is a blessing, and a blessing is happening all around this sanctuary here today, and all for the people online and for the people out in the world. This sanctuary today is radiating such a blessing that it lifts up the entire world. We are a blessing to the world. I am so grateful for this truth, this awareness, and for the goodness that is magnified and expressed here this morning. In gratitude, I release this word. I let it be. I know it is done. And so it is. Amen.
Buddy. So I read about a bumper sticker the other day, and it said, tithe if you love Jesus. Any fool can honk. So now I've got your attention, we'll go on to the serious part of today. This month's theme is abundance, and the dictionary shares these synonyms: generous, ample, plentiful, abundant, liberal, bountiful, copious, rich, bounteous, plentiful, large, profuse, abounding, big. When you hear those words, how do you feel? Do you feel like you've got any of that in you, or are they just words out there? If you're not feeling it right now, you probably feel like you're missing out. There's some words that I want to quote. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Irvin Seal called this quote the 10 words that will change your life. And they might be called the basis of our teaching. As a Man Thinketh is a tiny little book that James Allen wrote in 1903, and it argues that an individual's thoughts directly shape their character, circumstances, and destiny. The summary that I'm about to share with you highlights that a person's mind is like a garden, must be cultivated as thoughts lead to actions which build character and ultimately determine life's outcome. Key themes include taking control of your thoughts, your mind's power over your body, and the importance of purposeful, positive thinking to achieve the goals and inner peace that you desire. All that a man achieves and all that he fails to achieve is the direct result of his own thoughts. I used to love blaming other people. And you can't get away with it for long. Anyway, as he thinks, so he is. As he continues to think, so he remains. Ooh. One of the most loved quotes from James Allen is that a person's limited only by the thoughts he chooses. And there are 3 great lessons about how your thoughts shape your life. Your actions are outgrowths of your thoughts. You shape the world just as much as it shapes you. And thoughts can keep you young and make you age faster. The very first argument Allen lays out is that man is the sum of his thoughts. Just like tiny seeds turn into large plants, a single thought often turns into major decisions. And that makes your thoughts the roots of all your actions. The time to start weeding out destructive thoughts is today, right now. Today, stop accepting negative thoughts as normal and fight back. Tain't so. It's the best treatment you can give. Take control of your mind and words, and you take control of your life. I know that some of us love to declare when we catch ourselves, we go, cancel. Didn't mean it. Gone. Not doing that. You shape the world as much as the world shapes you. And the reason your thoughts and actions are so deeply connected is because they live in a constant cause and effect relationship with the outside world. What does that mean? You might see your life as mostly determined by external factors: the weather, the economy, politics, your co-workers, your boss, whether you've had good luck or bad luck. Your life depends on so many things you can't influence. But it's not as black as white as that. Playing the victim is really easy. You can push off responsibility and you can blame the world for everything. In reality, your thoughts, your actions, and your character all take at least as much influence on the world as the world does on you. The thoughts and attitudes you have are what led you into the situations of your life, some of which you then end up assigning to good or bad luck. It's yourself that got you there. Sorry. So do you know that saying, be careful what you wish for? You know that saying? This book by James Allen extends it to be careful what you think about. On the other hand, thinking very positively and dwelling on energizing thoughts can keep you young. Every chance you get to weed out negative thoughts, go for it. Pretend your mind is a garden, and everything that doesn't help it grow has to go. You'll thank yourself for years to come. So in closing, I want to just share words of Winston Churchill, who said, "We make living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." Thank you, everybody.
All right, I'd like to welcome up some help on this song. We've got Rebecca Fenderson and Katrina DeSmit. We're going to be singing the song My God Is So Good to Me by Ricky Byers. Well, I got up this morning singing. So that's right, yeah, I got up this morning singing. God is so good. You know that I got up this morning singing. God is so good. Whoa, 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 my God is so good to me. Feeling good down in my soul, yeah. God is so good. You know I'm feeling good down in my soul, yeah. God is so good. You know I'm feeling good down in my soul, yeah. God is so good. Whoa, 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 my God is so good to me. In my time of trouble, I know God is so good. In my time of trouble, I know God is so good. In my time of trouble, I know God is so good. My God is so good to me. And in my time of triumph, I know God is so good. Oh, in my time of triumph, I know God is so good. And in my time of triumph, I know God is so good. That my God is so good to me. And when my day is over, I'm singing. God is so good. When my day is over, I'm singing. God is so good. Oh, when my day is over, I'm singing. God is so good. And my God is so good to me. Oh, every day and every way, God is so good. Oh yeah, every day and every way, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good. My God is so good to me. Come on now, every day and every way, God is so good. Yeah, every day and every way, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, you better pray, better find the time to take the time to praise the Spirit. God is so good. My God is so good to me. Well, I got up this morning singing. God is so good. Oh yeah, I got up this morning singing. God is so good. Whoa, 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 I got up this morning singing. God is so good. Whoa, 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 my God is so. My God is so. My God is so good to me. Rebecca Fenderson and Katrina DeSmit. Thank you.
Every day and every way. My God is so good to me. Yes, let's give these ladies another hand. Wow. 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 Awesome, awesome, awesome. Got up this morning thinking God is so good. I ended the day thinking God is so good. The middle of the day saying God is so good. Do you all do that? Yeah, that's it. Because if we really are awake and aware and knowing, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be walking around the whole day, just walking down the street. Go, oh, it's one of those Center for Spiritual Living people, you know. My God is so good to me. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning thinking, God is so good. But that's what we'll be doing, right? Like, this is not... The talk today is called Keep It Moving. The talk today is called Keep It Moving. I might have you all up moving in a moment here, so don't get too used to just looking at me moving, you know. You might. But Spirit is alive in us. Spirit is alive in us. It is not just some intellectual, conceptual, theoretical idea where we're like, oh, yes, we believe God is all there is. The power is within us. It is so good. No, if we believe that the power of God is in us, right, we become animated by that power. We become animated by that power, right? We're like, God is so good. That's why when you all start to hold hands for getting ready for the peace song and we're about to pray, I say, well, don't hold hands yet. Right? When you're praying, right? When you're praying, something is moving in you. Something is moving in me. Some energy is moving. We don't want to try to contain that energy. I love this teaching because how many of you, before you start your day, do a spiritual mind treatment or some form of affirmative prayer? Ah, look at that. I'm in the right crowd here. Hey. Isn't it so powerful that we can start the day off, right? And it's so easy to forget, right? Sometimes, especially if we're in the midst of something, something's going on, we're in the midst of something, some challenges, some difficulty. It's so easy to get up and go, oh, God, I hope today is better than yesterday. I hope this day goes okay. It's going to be so, and we forget sometimes that we got spiritual mind treatment. We forget that there is a subconscious mind within us, also known in science of mind as a subjective mind, that is subject to what we put in it. Subject to what we put in it. And it's quite amazing, right? Like, I know for me, my subjective mind is very impressionable. If I see someone eating pizza today, there's a good chance for lunch, there's a good chance by the time dinner comes around, I'm going to have some pizza. Or at least by tomorrow. Not right now, because I'm on a special plan. I'm on a special plan right now, but, I've noticed that, right? Or you go into a restaurant and you go, oh, you'll see someone else with something. You go, oh, what's that she has? Or what's that he has over there? I want that. Right? So every time we impress something upon our subconscious mind, our subjective mind, it begins to take form, begins to be creative. So when we speak that word in the morning, we declare, rather than saying, oh, I hope it's going to be a good day, oh, I hope it's better than yesterday, we get up and we start to declare. We start to declare the truths about whatever's going on. That person that I'm contending with, I know today, I see that the divinity in that person, and we're going to walk today hand in hand. We're going to be hand in hand with each other. We're going to be friends. We are one with the divine. We start to declare a higher truth. We start to set something in motion. Yes? We start to set something in motion, and it's quite extraordinary, except it's not, right? Because we know the truth. We know that when we speak our word, when we put something in that subjective mind, we know when we put something in our subconscious mind, we know that it's going to start to do something and it's going to start to become manifest. Isn't it still amazing, though? Don't we still go saying, like, my God is so good to me, even though we did the treatment, and then it starts to manifest by the end of the day? It's still amazing, right? It's still amazing. This month we're talking about abundance. I love all the words that Kathy used for abundance. All those beautiful words where we can remember this abundant universe we live in. And today we're talking about keeping it moving, which really is about the law of circulation. So often, people who aren't in the space of giving, especially when it comes to money, So often when people aren't in that space, they're not used to tithing, they're not used to giving. So often people who are in that space will say, well, you know, when I have more, I'm going to give more. I can't wait until the day that I have more, because boy, when that day comes and I have more, I'm going to really be just giving all over the place to this center, because I love this center. Or not just this center, it could be anywhere that you feel, you know, you get some value and you want to give to. And so they go along and they say, oh, when I get some, then I'm going to give. When I get some, then I'm going to give. But we miss out on that very important truth that prosperity, that receiving, starts with what? Giving. It starts with giving. It starts with giving. So for those who are sitting there saying, when I have more, oh boy, I tell you, when I have more, I'm going to be just giving, and it never happens. It never happens. Until we start to say, you know what? I'm going to accept right now that I have something to give. I'm going to accept right now that I have something to give, and I'm going to start to give from what I have. Jesus said, the woman who gave a penny, he said she gave the most of all because she gave everything she had, he said. So we start to recognize we always have something to give. It's not about the amount. It's not about the amount. If we start the flow of giving, Joel Goldsmith said, then we start the flow of receiving. Find some way, some new way to give that you weren't giving before. And doesn't even, if you literally have not a penny in your bank, then we find some other way to give. We find some other way to give. And when we find some other way to give, we start the flow. It's to keep it moving, keep it moving. One way we can give, which came up this week because our board president, Kenneth, was bringing to my attention that we have all these things in our attic. We have all kinds of stuff going back years and years and years, stuff that probably won't ever be used to, you know, we don't even know what some of this stuff is, in bags and boxes and all this sort of thing. I mean, the center's been around for 7 years, so it's a long time to accumulate stuff. And we talked about circulation. We talk about you don't want to be in that space where you've got stagnant energy, you've got stagnant stuff. We want to keep it moving. We want to get that, we want to put that stuff in use. We want to find a use for it or get rid of it. Let it go. Let it go or find a use for it. Either find a use yourself for it or give it away to someone else who can use it. Because we want to keep it moving. There's a law of circulation. And then we can go to that place where we're praying for something, we're treating for something. Let's just keep it around money since we're talking about abundance this month. And we're treating for money, or we're treating for that great job, or we're treating for some opportunity, and we start to think, nothing's happening. I've been treating, but nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I invite you to never be in that mindset. Never be in the mindset that nothing is happening. Activity is always happening. Everything is in motion. A wooden table is in motion at the molecular level. If you put it under a microscope, a wooden table, you know what it looks like? You know those little emojis, those app emojis on your phone, and when you, at least on the iPhone, when you go to move them around and they're all like that? That's what the molecules in the wood look like, but they're configured tightly, so they're wiggling, but they don't move over here. They just stay right here and they wiggle. But there is motion right there, even in a wooden table. That's how much this universe is about motion, is in motion. Everything is in motion, and ours is to align with that motion. Ours is to align with that motion. Sometimes we're just sitting there, right? We're just sitting there, and we're like, oh, I'm sitting here, nothing's happening. I'm praying, I'm treating, nothing's happening. Meanwhile, outside your window, right out here, there's a big party going on. There's all kind of things going on. So it's us that has to get into motion. It's us that has to take a step. It's us that has to see that life is moving, and am I in the flow with life? Am I in the flow with life? Because life is moving. Life is moving, and life is inviting us to move. Let's get up. You all are just seeming a little too comfy out in your seats there. Let's get up a little bit here. I don't know what's about to happen here, but All right, no one's getting on the floor. I didn't rehearse that, so I didn't know what was going to happen if I got down there and then was like, whoa. All right, let's just start moving. I don't know what that looks like for you. Let's just start moving. And you don't have to stay right there where you are. You can move somewhere else if you want to. Let's just start moving. Maybe you twirl around, but let's get into the flow of life. Imagine yourself in the flow of life. Imagine that the thing you're praying for is moving towards you and you're moving toward it. Everything else is moving around to get out of the way. If anything's in the way, it's moving out of the way. Yeah. We're in the flow of life. We're in the flow of this beautiful life. We're in the flow of this beautiful life. We are in the flow of this beautiful life. Everything that needs to move toward us moves toward us. Everything that needs to get out of the way moves out of the way. But there is a constant motion. And we are in the mindset, we're in the awareness, we're in the truth that my good cannot be withheld from me. All right, let's see if you got any final moves. Make your final moves. Is there some final move you got to do? Whatever. You got to do some sort of final move, Someone's going to break dance or something, I don't know. All right, let's be seated again. There's a phrase that has been used for years and years in Science of Mind regarding our spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer that says, treat and move your feet. Right? Anyone ever heard that? Treat and move your feet, right? Like do your prayer and then move into action. And I have shifted that to something that I think is I don't know, I like it better, I'll just say that. That treat and allow your feet to be moved. Because when we treat, we step into a higher consciousness. When we treat, we begin to align ourselves with something greater, and automatically, when we align ourselves with something greater, there's action. We don't have to go then chase that thing, right? When you pray, when you treat, when you speak your word, you don't have to go then chase that thing. There's action that springs forth from that new consciousness. Right? If you step into a new sense of power, let's say you were walking like this before. Let's say you're walking like that before, and then you did your treatment, and you stepped into a new consciousness of power. Are you still going to be walking like that? No. You're going to have some pep in your step. You're going to be like, whoa, let's go get the good. Let's go get the good. Am I right? Yeah. You cannot speak your word and have a shift in consciousness and still be moving the same way. It calls us into action. It calls us into action. It's a word of power. Ernest Holmes said we don't have to put power into the word. The word already has power. We speak our word, and that word of power gets activated in us, and then we are changed, and we are new. And then sometimes we think that our good is out there, and sometimes we have things like called the law of attraction. Law of attraction is real, except that it can confuse us because the law of attraction sounds like the good is out there somewhere. And if we could just draw it in like we're fishermen and fisherwomen, right? The good is out there, and if I can just cast my hook far enough and pull it in. But the good is not out there. Where is the good? The good is right in here. And so what we're really doing is more like what Joel Goldsmith used as a metaphor. We're really taking a rubber ball, throwing against the wall, and then what happens when you throw a rubber ball against a wall? It comes back. Has anyone ever had the experience where you threw a rubber ball against the wall, and then it like hit you, and you were, whoa, how did that happen? Probably no one has ever done that. You throw the ball against the wall, and you're ready for it. You're like, I threw it against the wall, it's coming back. That's the way it is when we begin to put something out there from within us. Joel Goldsmith said that you must learn how to let infinity flow out from you. He didn't say you must learn to draw infinity into you. Like infinity's out there. Come on, infinity, please, come over here. No, he said you must learn to let infinity flow out from you. The bread that you cast upon the water is earmarked for return back to you. The ball that you throw against the wall is coming back to you. The word that you speak forth is now coming back to you. But it's not coming from out there. It's coming from what you already sent it forth. So what's coming back is what we sent forth. That's very different. That's very different than if we're sitting there going like, let's say we're treating for a mate. Not that I am or anything, no. Not that I'm lonely here in Redondo Beach and just, no. But if we're treating for a mate, it's not like they're out there somewhere. There's a book called Calling in the One. And one time, years and years ago, I was like, oh, calling in the one. How do you call that one in from out there somewhere? And then you see calling in the one is calling in who? It's calling in yourself. Loving ourselves, embracing ourselves fully enough that we can then accept love from another. So the receiving always begins with the giving. It's like we're putting something out, and then it's coming back. It's never coming from out there. It appears to come from out there because we already put it out, like the ball that hit the wall. It is coming back, but it didn't come from out there. It came from in here. It came from the powerful word that we spoke. It came from what it was that we put forth. Ooh, I'm working up a little sweat up here. So maybe we want to dance with this life. This life is really, I think Florence Scovel Shinn, old-time New Thought writer, I think she had it right in her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. She talked about life as a game. Sometimes we just take it too darn seriously, right? We're like, oh, I'm going to manifest this thing. And it's not happening. We're like, I'm going to manifest. I've heard people even use the phrase praying hard. I'm going to pray hard. I'm going to pray even harder. But we don't have to pray hard. That would assume that prayer doesn't work. Life is a game, and to me, it's really all about, here's this law, and here's this game. We're throwing a ball out there, and it's coming back. We're putting something out there, and it's coming back. It's like, wow, let's play this game, and let's see what'll come back. And I love this workshop that we're going to have today. That's like the perfect workshop for today, right? The perfect workshop today. What's it called again? What's that last part? Transforming your money story. Transforming your money story, right? Transforming our money story. Transforming the story we have about money. This is who I am. This is where I am. You don't understand my situation. We want to let go of trying to get people to understand our situation because it's a story and it's very real and we have compassion, right? And we really listen to each other, but it can be so limiting because the story just remains the story until we start to tell a different story. Again, it starts with the giving. It starts with the story's not going to change on its own. The story is going to change, like the giving in this case is the telling of a new story. The telling of a new story sets something new in motion. As long as I keep telling the old story, what happens? The old experience keeps happening over and over and over and over again. Even though it's a very compelling story, and even though it's even a factual story, we're just recreating the same experience over and over again until we decide one day, I'm going to start telling a new story. And people may laugh at us because the new story doesn't look anything like what our life is today. But we can laugh inside because we know that I've just started something new here today. Now that I'm telling this new story, I'm creating a new life. I'm creating a new experience for myself. And so we can laugh on the inside because we know that there's a law. We know that this is an orderly universe. We know that as I begin to put something new out, something new is going to come back. So let us today attend Marla's workshop because it's going to be awesome. 12:30, right in here in the sanctuary. And let us begin to let go of old stories if they don't serve us or if we're just tired of them, right? And let us make up a new story. And for me, because it's a game and because we're just playing, I make up really good stories, you know? I make up stories like, I know I'm living in Bakersfield right now, but I have this idea of living right by the beach, and instead of serving 2 centers, just serving 1 center. Ta-da! Some of you got that. Some of you are like, okay, whatever. We get to make up really good, like if we're going to make up stories, why not make up really good stories, especially when we know we're playing a game, and this game is one where what we put out is what comes back. That's a beautiful game, and if I'm playing a game where what I put out is what comes back, I'm going to put out really good stuff. I don't know about you. How about you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you all. God bless you. God bless you. All right. We got Elise. Got any friends this time? John Louis coming up with you? All right. That's a good friend. Elise and John Louis.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And that's right. Let's give a hand for Jean-Louis Boudreau, who's one of our incredible volunteers. He rocks. He's here almost every Sunday, giving of his time and talent, and he rocks. And I wanted to just also mention I think so too. Anyway, in the spirit of all the ways we can contribute to this community, we always are looking for additional folks to come play some music with us. If you happen to play bass or happen to play percussion or drums, there's a particular need for that, and which would be wonderful to expand this community. Our choir is growing to upwards of 25, close to 30 people, which is amazing. So and there's always additional space for more people that want to contribute musically to this center. So thank you all. Thank you all for all the ways you contribute. And this next song is called Yes by Amy Steinberg. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say yes to the goodness. I say yes to love. I say yes to abundance raining down from up above. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes to forgiveness. I say yes to God. I say yes to the moment, bringing me such a positive thoughts. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. No to the darkness, no to the fear, no to the voices that scream about despair. I say yes to the glory, yes to the light, yes to the voices that sing out with life. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes to surrender. I say yes to grace. I say yes to the beloved looking back at me with face to face. I say yes to acceptance. I say yes to faith. I say yes to the lessons I'm learning how to go through all the pain. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. No to the darkness, no to the fear, no to the voices that scream about despair. I say yes to the glory, yes to the light, yes to the voices that sing out with life. Say no to depression, no to the rant, no to the voices that tell me that I can't. I say yes to authentic, yes to the truth, yes to the laughter, yes to you. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. I just want to live in a joyful world. All I really want is to be happy. All I have to do is proclaim it. All I have to do is own it. Oh yes, 'cause all I want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. Thank you.
Elise Carver.
Thank you.
Accompanied by Jean-Louis Boudreau on the guitar. Thank you both so much. You are a happy girl, I tell you. Well, love that. We all moving out there? Today's topic is keep it moving, so hopefully when they were putting all that good energy in, you all were moving, right? We got to keep it moving here. Thank you to our ushers up here. We got Bob, Fred, Marianne, Linda. Linda just had a birthday too, right? Yeah. All right. So give to this community. Thank you for the ways that you give. The giving is up this year. That means you all are giving more. Thank you so much because we're growing, we're expanding, we need new staff, we're hiring. We increased Robin's hours because she's such a dynamic person, and so we're doing some really good things here. And it's all because of you all, and there's more to come. There's so much good that we want to do here, and I love the way that people in this community are showing up and bringing your gifts. Bringing your gifts. Like today, Marla is going to bring her gifts. This is something she didn't just wake up yesterday thinking about this. She's been doing this for her whole career. She's been teaching people about how to transform their money story for her whole career. So she's bringing her gifts here to share with us, and I'm really looking forward to that. So many ways to give. You can text to give to 424-379-3733. You can also go to redondocsl.org/donate, or as I always say, the cool kids can use the QR code. For those of you online, same thing. If you found some value here today, please consider supporting us financially. All your gifts are tax deductible, and they go toward really good stuff. Thank you so much. Let's do our affirmation together. You can hold your gift in your hand or hold your hand to your heart. Let us say together, divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper all those who give and all those who receive. I rejoice in the sharing of my good, and I release my gift with love, and so it is. Yes.
Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling. Grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is, that God is all there is. Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling. I'm grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is, that God is all there is, God is all there is.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed yourselves today. I know I had a great time up here. You're just getting an insight into like how my life is, like just play. It's all about play because this life really is about play and just seeing how far God wants to take us. Forget about what we think, right? just like how far does this infinite presence and power and creativity within us want to take us? Anyone playing that game with me? Yeah. Let's stand up and pray then. Let's stand up and pray today. And I want to invite you to bring to mind something that you're working on bringing forth into your life that maybe isn't quite going along as quickly as you want it to. Maybe it even seems like it's not happening and you've been praying and praying for it. Something where it's not quite coming along as fast or whatever as you want it to. Bring that to mind. We're going to pray about that right now. How about that? All right. There is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. I, Gregory, speak my word. It is a word of power. You got to do the whole thing when you say it is. You can't say it is a word of power. All right, let's try that again. It is a word of power. I speak it unto a law that only knows to say yes. I declare that my good is right here, right now. And I am in the flow of all good. There is a divine activity of good taking place all around me and within me. I am moving with my good. And my good is moving with me. I claim it. I accept it. It is here. I am grateful. I release this word to that immutable law, and therefore I know it is done. Just as I have declared. So I let it be. And so it is. Yes. All right. All right, let's join hands and sing the peace song. And our practitioners, ministers are coming up here on the stage.